सच्चित् सुखं परमहंसगतिं तुरीयम्
यत्स्वप्नजागरसुषुप्तमवैति नित्यम्
यत् स्वप्नजागर सुषुप्तमवैति नित्यम्
तद्ब्रह्म निष्कलमहं न च भूतसङ्घः
तद्ब्रह्म निष्कलमहं न च भूतसङ्घः
प्रातर्भजामि मनसो वचसामगम्यम्
प्रातर्भजामि मनसो वचसामगम्यम्
वाचो विभान्ति निखिला वदनुग्रहेण
वाचो विभान्ति निखिला यदनुग्रहेण
यन्नेति नेति वचनैर्निगमा अवोचुः
यन्नेति नेति वचनै निगमा अवोचु
तन्देवदेवमदमच्युतमाहुरग्र्यम्
तं देवदेवमजमच्युतमाहुरग्र्यम्
प्रातर्नमामि तमसः परमार्कवर्णम्
प्रातर्मनामि तमसा परमार्कवर्णम्
पूर्णं सनातनपदं पुरुषोत्तमाख्यम्
पूर्णं सनातनपदं पुरुषोत्तमाख्यम्
यस्मिन् इदं जगदशेषमशेषमूर्तौ
यस्मिन्निदं जगदशेषमशेषमूर्तौ
रज्ज्वाम्भुजङ्गमैव प्रतिभासितं वै
रज्ज्वाम्बुजङ्गमैव प्रतिभासितं वै
रज्ज्वाम्भुजङ्गमैव प्रतिभासितं वै
रज्ज्वाम्बुजङ्गमैव प्रतिभासितं वै. Thank you, Ashwini. Nicely done. So I'm not sure if everybody came close and read the meaning of the stotra, but we are happy to share it afterwards. Okay. So with that, let us start. Come to a comfortable sitting position, whether it's Padmasana for you or Sukhasana. Can everyone see me clearly? Okay, good. Keep your forearms in your lap. Be in Chin Mudra. Yes.
Rashmi, we can see your legs properly. So if you can just turn the camera a little bit down. Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. So keep your forearms resting on your thighs, hands in Chin Mudra. Close your eyes. Focus on your breathing. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Remember your sankalpa. Think of why you are here today. What do you want to take away from this class? These 10 days of the Stop Diabetes movement. What will you take forward with you? Deep breath in, slow breath out. Smile. You're here willingly, happily. taking time out of your busy schedules to be in the present moment. Be in tune with your mind, your body, and then rise above your mind and your body. Listen to your intuition. Be aware of your higher consciousness. If you feel calm and centered, go ahead and open your eyes. We'll start with some basic breathing exercises. Let us wind our hands so that we are rotating the hands at the wrist. And as we expand, we inhale. And as we come back, we exhale. So keep rotating your hands inwards as you expand out like that. Stretch them out. Deep breath. And exhale. Keep rotating your hands as you come back inward and end with Namaskar Mudra. So this is a very simple posture. The idea is simply to get you centered on your breathing, to open up those shoulders, those arms, and also get your wrists moving. These are not things we do every day, but we do spend 8, 10 plus hours typing away and sitting hunched over desktops or laptops. So this is a way to use that trapezius, the sternocleidomastoid, your latissimus, all the back, the trunk muscles, and also lifting of the shoulders, that abduction in your shoulders is helping open up your rib cage, is helping open up your lungs so you can take deeper breaths. Now let us use the same motion except going upwards. So at like 135-degree angle in front of you, notice the stretch in the upper back, in the clavicles going up and coming down again. Guruji always says yoga is nothing but a trick to calm the mind. And calming the mind is a solution to a lot of our problems today. Down-regulate the sympathetic and up-regulate the parasympathetic. A lot of the things we are teaching here have been proven by actually doing vagotomy. Vagotomy is cutting the vagus and the effects it causes by not having the parasympathetic flow. Now, we really don't need to do something so extreme to prove that. We know that because we can experience it. Now, let us do the same action going backwards. So, both your hands going behind your back. Inhale, rotating backwards, behind you. Both hands are going behind you, stretched, just straight. You're not bending it, just stretched. And then you come forwards again. So inhale, going back, exhale, coming forward. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Do that about 5 times. Those who have difficulty sitting on the ground, feel free to sit in a chair and do whatever poses you can. There is no judgment here. Everybody, we all are on our own journey. Some of us are more flexible than others. Some of us can do some asanas better than others, and that is okay. Let us do one lateral stretch before we get up and do some loosening exercises. So keep your left hand by your side. Lift your right arm up, straight, and bend to your side as much as you can easily, keeping that arm straight. Keep both the butts on the ground and feel the stretch. Feel that lateral stretch. If you can, look up at the arm that is outstretched above you. Feel the stretch. Keep your back rounded, and this hand can help you straighten while you are bending to the left. And come back again. Same thing on the other side. Deep breath in and exhale. Now, if you are uncomfortable in this position and you're getting right back, you will be holding your breath in exhale here. If you are in this position for some time, naturally you should be breathing, not holding your breath. And as you come back, you inhale again. Let's do that one more time. Left hand down by your side, you can use it to support you. Right arm up, straight, and bend to the left. Look at the outstretched hand. Stay there. Feel that stretch on the right side. Feel the stretch in your neck, your shoulders, the upper back muscles, the trunk muscles. Remember, a lot of muscles are being used even in a simple posture like this. When you bend to one side, the flexors on that side are working, and the extensors are working to keep you stable. Otherwise, you would just flop over. So there is continuously an agonist and an antagonist movement to keep you stable. So do that about 5 times at your own pace. Remember, keep that arm straight, don't bend the arm. And come back, relax. Pay attention to your breath, let it come back to normal. Deep breath in, slow breath out at your own pace. Do 5 on each side. When you're done, come to standing. We'll do some loosening exercises. So just shift your weight. Just kick your legs back. Just kick your legs to the side. Let's get a little twist in. So here we are going to wind our left hand behind and turn as we inhale and grab the left shoulder with the right hand. And we are going to do this in a dynamic fashion. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You're going to come up. You're going to be dynamic. So don't be waiting to do an inhale or exhale. The idea is to twist your trunk. You're twisting, getting an element of twist in the spine. And you're breathing as you go. Idea is your hand should be wrapped around your body and the opposite hand is reaching out, touching your shoulders. Do that about 20 times, 10 on each side. Try not to swing your pelvis. So keep your pelvis stable. We are only trying to move the trunk, the upper trunk. And look back when you're doing that. When you're turning back, your shoulders should be in one line and your head is looking at the back wall. So that's the idea. So you get a really good twist, not just in the spine, but in the abdominal muscles as well, and also the organs in the abdomen. We have a lot of attachments to the wall inside the belly. Those are called mesenteries. There is a peritoneum, and these twists are helping the lymphatic flow come back. Okay, so next, let's do the dynamic Padahastasana as a part of loosening exercise. So we'll take a deep breath, extend the arms back. Be careful with people who have lower back issues. And bend forwards, come down and come up again. You're going to suck in your abdomen as you do that. Complete bend forwards and coming up again. Keeping your legs straight, arms straight. Just a fluid, dynamic motion. Feel the stretch in the whole body. Again, always inhaling as you expand, exhaling as you contract. Excellent job. Next, we're going to put our hands behind our heads and going to do something called Dolasana. So we're going to take a deep breath, bend down, go to the right side and turn to the left and come up. Go down to the left this time, make a semicircle, turn to the right and come up. Do that couple more times. Bend down, close to the knees as far as you can, make a semicircle and come up. Last time, bend down, make a semicircle, keep your elbows pointed out horizontally and come up. And relax, Mukha Dhauti. So if everybody is feeling warmed up, let us start. Surya Namaskar. Guruji wants us to do about half a set. You can follow at your own pace. I'll do the first one a little slowly and then we can go a little faster. Always remember, if you need to pause, you need to pause. Listen to your bodies. Okay, let us start with a prayer to the sun. Om Hiranmayena Patrena Satyasyapi Hitam Mukham Tattvam Pushan Apavrunu Satya Dharmaya Drishtaye. Okay, first one. Om Ram Mitraya Namaha. Ekam Hasta Uttanasana, hands back, stretched out behind you. This is a back bend. Activate sympathetic deep inhale as you bend back as far as you can go. Next, Padahastasana, you're bending forwards from your hips, holding your stomach in 90 degrees, and then you can round your back as you come down to your feet. Stay there, feel the stretch in the back. If you get to the floor, that's great. If not, hold your ankles or your feet, whatever. Next, Ashwasanchalanasana, right leg back. Your knees should be 90 degrees to the floor, right on top of your ankles, hands down by the foot. You can deepen this by raising your arms up, asymmetric balance posture. And then next, plank position, Chaturanga Dandasana. Arms straight, legs straight, neck straight. Your body should be like an arrow. Stomach is held in, holding the core. Next, Shashankasana. Breathing in and out. The relaxation pose. Next, Sashtang Namaskar. 8 parts of the body touching the ground. Your chin, your nose, your forehead, or either of those. Your hands, your knees, your toes. Next, Bhujangasana, raising up on your shoulders and hands. Just navel is just above the ground and you're looking up. Next, Parvatasana, mountain pose. Push your hands down, head as close to the ground as you can. If your entire foot can be on the ground, do that. Feel the stretch. Next, Shashankasana again. In and out, breathing. Next, Ashwasanchalasana again. Arms up, Right leg forward. Since we took the right leg back in the beginning, we bring the right leg forwards. And Padhastasana again. And coming back up, Hasta Uttanasana, Pranamasana. Om Hrim Ravaye Yanamaha. Ekam Dve Treni Chatvari Pancha Shatha Sapta Ashta Nava Dasha Ekadasha Dwadasha. Om Room Suryaya Namaha. Ekam Dve Treni Chatvari Pancha Shatha Sapta Ashta Nava Dasha Ekadasha Dwadasha. Om Raim Bhanave Yanamaha. Ekam inhale, Dve exhale, Treni left leg back, inhale, Chatvari exhale, Pancha breathe in and out, Shatha deep inhale as you're going into it, and exhale and hold your breath as you're in the pose. Inhale as you come into Bhujangasana. Exhale Parvatasana. In and out breathing Shashankasana. Inhale Ashwasanchalanasana. Exhale Padhastasana. Inhale Hasta Uttanasana. Om Ram Khagaya Namaha. Ekam Dve Treni Chatvari Pancha Shatha Sapta Ashta Nava Dasha Ekadasha Dwadasha. Last one for today. Om Ra Pushne Yanamaha. Ekam Dve Treni left leg back. Chatvari Pancha Shatha Sapta Ashta Nava Dasha Ekadasha Dwadasha. Relax. Come to Mukha Dhauti. Hands on your knees. Deep breath in from the nose, out through the mouth. Be aware of your breath as it comes down to normal. Aware of your heart rate as it comes to normal.
Sit down.
I think.
Thank you, Rashmi.
Yeah.
Sit down. Good morning. It's wonderful. We have been spending about for the last 1 week. Some different teachers have taken you into the journey into yoga. Let your heartbeat settle down. Let the BP come down. Let the temperature come down. And today we'll try to review and integrate the total practices which we have done and why we are doing what we are doing, trying to draw some meanings into ourselves, integrate into ourselves, and then draw out a future program. Now, lie down for a while. You need some rest. You lie down for a while. With quick relaxation, we will make it. Lie down, close your eyes, focus yourself on the breath. Legs apart, hands a little away from the body. Keep observing your breath. Now, just now, Rashmi has taken you into a high mode of stimulation. We have done some loosening exercises, we have done some Surya Namaskaras, and it is objectively, purposely, with an intention. We have got an intention also. It is purposeful. Intentionally, we have stimulated ourselves so that we become strong, build up stamina, make ourselves flexible, and then it is time for relaxation. Stimulation and relaxation, two phases of life itself. Bhoga aparavarkartham drishyam. This world has been created for our experiencing it, enjoyment, our enjoyment. And then we must enjoy it in such a way, we must consume it in such a way that we don't lose our freedom. Aparavartam, this is liberation. We should not get bounded by the material world. Most of the time we get bounded by the material world. We start enjoying coffee one day, 2 days we enjoy it, third day if the coffee is not there, we get into trouble. So that becomes a habit. Now we are bound by it. So with holding on to our freedom, can we enjoy it and relax. Now lie down. Keep observing your breath. Let the heartbeat come down. Let the BP come down. Let the body temperature come down. Let the muscle tone come down. Let the breath rate come down. If only we allow it, everything will come down. That is called homeostasis. Ability of the body to restore back to its resting position. Swasthata. But if our mind is working, we are thinking of something, the moment we're thinking of any thought that is creating anger in us or jealousy, hatred, anything, such thing that happens, immediately the body gets charged up. It gets stimulated on its own, effortlessly. We don't have to do anything. It just stimulates itself. And most of the time, it happens without our awareness and without our intending it. And we call it with different names. We call it stress. Now keep observing your breath. Breathe in, bulge the abdomen. Up. Breathe out, down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Breathe in, push the abdomen up. Breathe out. Pull it in. Stop it. Breathe normally. Take a deep breath, chant one akara. Feel the vibrations all over the body. Again. Keep up on your breath. Enjoy the silence. From the depths of the peace and tranquility and deeper layers of your consciousness, ask yourself a fundamental question. What do I want in life? What am I looking for in life? Why am I doing what I am doing? What is it I want in life? Ask yourself this fundamental question. Don't just think. What is the first reply that comes? Hold on to it. Gently turn to your side and come to sitting position. Come to the front of the computer and write the message. What is that you want in life? What are you looking for in life? Why are we doing what we are doing? According to you, according to what is that you want in life? Quickly. You have to respond. If you respond, the learning is going to be good and better. Come close to the computer and then write the message. What is that you want? You can message it. Happiness, enjoy, peaceful and tranquil, health, peace. Okay. Peace. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Now, if we want happiness, if we want peace, anything that is wanted, do we have it now? Want. Want is something which I don't have. Right? Do we agree that what we want is happiness? What are we having it now? Okay. Now, answer yourself that question. No? Raise your hand like this and show where happiness is. Where is happiness? Where do you want happiness? Where do you want happiness? Here. Isn't it? We want happiness here.
Mind.
Where is the mind? Where is the mind?
Mind is here.
Mind is there everywhere. So where do we want happiness? Look at it. Where exactly do we want happiness? Okay, so that we can obtain it. Okay. We want happiness. Where is happiness? Show a figure and show it to me. Where is happiness? Where is that happiness? Here? There? Or here? Where? Open? Up? Oh. So, but okay, if we want happiness inside us, right? If we want happiness inside us, where are we looking for? Where are we looking for until now?
Outside.
We are looking for outside. There was I tell you some. I make a confession first before I tell you a story. All the stories are not mine. I'm not the author of these stories. These are all jnana. What we have learned is copied. Previous gurus said, guru said, Vedas, somebody, Rishi said, and those things, the knowledge is flowing down. So this is not my original. Let me make this confession. One of the fellows will find Google it and then say, oh, this fellow is copying from this source. No, I am copying. Okay, so this not and no knowledge is just it comes from a guru. It comes from past people. So we are all copy. So we are getting this jnana. So now this story is not mine. There is some Vedantic story. So many people, teachers have said it. Now there is an old lady. She's looking. She was got a heart, and she's searching for something. And searching for something before her heart. And then she was searching. A fellow like you went there, and then said, "Old lady, what are you looking for?" And I lost my needle somewhere. So he said, "If you are lost," everybody looked around. Where exactly you lost your needle, so that we can concentrate and then focus on, and then get you the needle. We will help you. But she said, "I lost it in the heart." If you lost it in the heart, why are you looking outside? Because there is no light there. Now, light is here, so I am looking for outside. So we are also lost our happiness inside, or we want happiness inside. Where are we looking for? We are looking for outside. Materials and people. Okay? Because where is the light? Inside we can't see. We can't see ourselves inside, isn't it? All the senses that are there, they are all outgoing. They're outgoing in nature. So we can look at anything. The eyes can look at everything except themselves. Don't say that you are going to see it in a mirror. They can't see themselves. So we can't see ourselves. So the way to, if you have lost our happiness, to find out happiness is we have to go inside. We have looked outside, and if there is nothing else, with a lot of misery, no happiness, oh God, we look up also. Now it is the time for us. Did we get it? No, time for us to look inside. And how to look inside. And examine whenever, but at the same time, when we are eating, when we are hugging somebody, we are enjoying it. We do find happiness. But then what happens? But there is one instance. Now today I eat something, you may like it, I may not like it. I'm a hugger person and enjoy it, you may not enjoy it. The very touch of it may be allergic to you. So all of us, we are not enjoying the same thing. All of us, we have got different tastes. All of us, we don't enjoy it to the same extent. But there is one thing which all of us enjoy every time we go there. Every one of us will enjoy. Now, Gandhi and past students don't answer. Let us give an opportunity to the new people. Now, where do you find anything? Any place where every time we go there, every one of us, inevitably, we become happy. Is there a place where? Is there a situation? New people. Say. Are you writing a message? In a temple. Temple is outside. In God. You can go, oh God, give me. Is He going to give you? Every time you go to God, when did you go to God? Well, okay, I go to a temple, I find happiness. The moment I come out, the world catches me. No. Every time you go to a temple also, you will not feel happy. Now we are getting good answers. Now sleep. Deep sleep is at home. You don't know. Every one of us is not very happy at home. There are people who wander on the roads instead of hell is better than home. But as well, then you must be having a very wonderful life, cozy, homely life. There are some people, the moment they go home, oh my God, again evening I have to go home. And the very sight of the spouse throws him into jitters. Okay, anyway. Now, deep sleep, is there anybody who doesn't like deep sleep? Every one of us, every time we go there, we enjoy the deep sleep. So what was there at that time? What was there at that time? Is the body there? Your mind there? All the materials you have there? The 2 bungalows do you have? Lamborghini, your car, is it there? Nothing is there. No bhai, no bandhu, no beta, no bibi. Nothing is there. You are alone with yourself. Mind is also not there. Okay. So, what is it? What happened there? And then, okay, now, but then we do eat. Sometimes when we eat, maja. We enjoy it. Every time we may not enjoy, but then there are moments. Then why is it happen? What is happening at that time? So their happiness analysis assessment. So this is Ananda Mimamsa. Ananda Mimamsa is subject matter of Vedanta. So what they find is, and now materially the happiest moment, material-wise, and then and all of us we experience is Sambhoga. When a man and woman they're in peak of their sex, they thoroughly enjoy it. That's what, with the hope to repeat it, we keep on trying it. That's it. But it may not happen every time. But what happened? What was there at that time? Or what was there when you eat something? Or wonderful set. When you look at, there's stunned, such a beauty. So what happened at that time? What happens at that time is you lose yourself. Very good. You not only lose yourself, you lose the material world outside also. Nothing remains. It is not the ice cream that you ate. But when the ice cream went there, mind is silence. Ice cream is not there. You are not there. Eating is not there. When a peak of a sexual ecstasy, you are not there. Partner is not there. The act is not there. Just silence. Okay. Now, when we have that, sleep is happening. It is materials, it is happening for a fraction of a moment. Is there a way where we can bask in that glory of peace and tranquility and happiness all the time? Yes, there is a way of. Now these things are happening accidentally, and you don't need a materials outside. So different people have suggested different ways. Yoga is one of the ways of silencing the mind. Yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Yoga is silencing the mind. Okay, no activity, calming down the mind. And then, if your mind is totally silenced, how can we walk? How can we live? So, modify it. Getting mastery over the mind is yoga. What we have done in all this 1 week is only towards that goal, aimed at towards that goal of reaching out to finding. And there is and what is the methodology which we are following? Now, I'll ask you one more question. Don't think, just type it. How are you feeling right now? Right now, how are you feeling? Just type it. I don't say I think, don't think. Feel. Well, how are you feeling right now? Yeah, good job, good job. Thank you. Thank you. Now, most of us, how are you feeling? Good. How do you do? Fine. So we have got difficulty in understanding our feelings. Most of the time, because we have always focused outside. How many times we really look at ourselves, how am I at this moment? Right? Okay. Now, how many of us are really enjoying our food? Looking at the food, taking the food, looking at it, tasting it, enjoying it. How many of us are really doing it? We watch the TV. You look at any one of your children, including all of us. We always, in the dining room, there's the TV. We keep on watching something and eating. We don't know what we are eating. And this consumption, we are consuming the materials in such a way that it is taking us away from the present moment. Feeling always is there in the present moment. We are not in the present moment. We are doing things in such a way that we are when we are here, we are thinking of something. When I'm eating, what I'm going to do next, I'm thinking. When we are so this is the body is at some place, the mind is at some place. So you have to integrate the body and the mind and live in the present moment. Life happens in the present. When we walk, past is dead and gone. Past has left an impression on us. It is not gone anywhere. It is there within us. We don't have to go to the past to understand that. You know, ceremoniously we go to the past, dig all the dirty. We don't go to present moments, aren't you? Make it, and then it is something like something stuck in this one. The tongue goes on. This is, and then there is some itch somewhere. You keep on doing this. There are so many present things in the past. We don't visit them. Ceremoniously, we go to the and dig all the dirty things. My mother-in-law is like that. My boss was like that. My mom said it on that day when I was about 5 years old. She beat me. All those things. And keep on reviving it and crying. If I tell you one joke, okay, you will laugh. I'll tell you the same joke. I'll tell you the same joke third time, continuously. If I do it, you will say there is something wrong with this fellow. Better we go from here. Isn't it? But then we ceremoniously visit the same place, keep on crying over it. Same jokes, you don't laugh. But same thing, you keep on bringing it to the present and keep on crying it. So that is past is dead. So try to be in the present moment. That is what we are like. Trying to. Okay? Now, that is why we say keep observing your breath. You breathe the past breath, you cannot breathe. Okay, you breathe the future breath, you cannot breathe. This breath is only we are alive. Next breath, if it doesn't come, we are dead. You can't breathe the future. So, breath is something that is happening all the time in the present. So, we tag ourselves to the breath. By tagging ourselves to the breath, we are able to establish ourselves in the present moment. Okay, now keep that. So these are some of the things which we are doing. Now tell me, who are you? Who are you? Answer that question. Can you answer that question? I'm asking all crazy questions. Look, these are the things which we forgot. Who am I? Show your. Where are you? Show it. Who am I? Where are you? Right? I'm here. Okay. If you are here, what are you? This body is you. Then what are you? What? If that body is not you, who are you? The body, if the breath is not there, this becomes a dead body. And immediately they will dispose of. Okay? So, prana is there. And then, prana is there, we are alive, the body is there, and we are in a permanent coma. Is that true? No. So, mind must be there. Mind is there. Okay? Now, mind is there. It always says, I want this, I like it, I don't like it. But then nobody tells you what is good, what is desirable, what is not desirable. And that kind of a discriminatory faculty is not there. It is something like a child. Is that true? No, there must be something which tells me the other faculty, higher faculty. Okay? Now, this is called Panchakosha Viveka. That our real existence is none of this. None of this. We'll try to prove it, but then there's not enough time. I'll just present you something, and then why we are doing it, we just review all those practices and try to integrate it. I'll just present some document to you. You are able to see my screen? Yes?
Yes, Guruji.
Okay, thank you. Now, we want to know who we are. And then we want to know how we are feeling at any time. For that, the methodology is, first we have to become aware. Awareness of our body. Awareness always happens in the present moment. Be in the present and live consciously. Most of the time we are now living, the events are taking care of us. And then not only once we become aware, actually, but we'll try to escape from it. And take responsibility for ourselves. We have to accept it. I am this. Once, if you run away from it, from the reality, there is no good. And then acquire some new habits, attitude, skills, and knowledge. That is what we are trying to give it. Make you understand who you are, and then adapt to the new way of life. And then we'll accomplish it. Okay. Now, the body. Let us start with the body. Now, the body, how do you want in the body? We want to be healthy. Now, what is health then? The question is, okay, that World Health Organization has defined it in a certain fashion, saying that it is not mere absence of disease, but it is well-being at different levels, at body level, mind level, and emotional level, and finally, spiritual level. And now we have to define well-being. What is well-being? But then Ayurveda defines it in samadosha, samagnischa, samadhatu, malakriya, prasannatmana indriyana, indriya manaha, swastya abhidiyate. Swastha itya abhidiyate. Okay. Now, samana dosha. That is, our body must be consisting of, so it must be, if nourish it well. And Sama Agnischa, you must feel hunger. You must right kind of hunger must be there. Malakriyaha and excretion. You must be able to excrete completely. If one day, if you are not able to excrete on that day, you must find out ways and means of getting that thing out of it. And most important part of it is prasanna, atmana, indriya, mana. You must be pleasant, enthusiasm, courage, and that is health. And now, and what? Some more description. And what to do for that? Nitya, hita, mita, ahara sevi, samikshakari, data, samaha, satyapara, kshamavan, aptopasevi, arogyam. Nitya, hita, mita, ahara sevi. And look at how we are eating. And then the metahara, there is a way of eating. Between meal and meal, there must be some sort of. Most of us, we have got a tendency to overeat. We eat for about what is required for about 2-3 people, one of us, we keep on eating it. Okay, that has created so many other, and there are very few people who are in the present day world, few people who are dying of starvation or want of food. Most of us, our problems are excess of food. And samikshakari and data. Data is now it's self-controlled, and then he must be able to give something. Must be able to share, care and share. Samaha, equanimity, satyapara. And there is satyapara is. We have one lie, I say, and I have to maintain that lie in my head. If for truth only one, lies are different. Which lie I told which way, which person I have to, there's a big matrix I have to maintain. Yes, for Satya, it requires very simple. Life becomes kshamavan. And if you believe somebody has hurt you or something, forget it. Don't keep on carrying that load. Aptopasevi, that is, wish you well and well-wisher of, and that is arogya. And what is the disease? Krodha, shoka. Krodha is anger. Shoka is crying over something. Oh my God, this has happened, misery. I'm feeling miserable. Bhaya, ayasa, fear. Eternal fear. Diabetes, what is the feeling you get? Fear. Heart, the moment you call of heart, I got a good heart. Heart, I may get heart attack. So this continuously, the system is feeding fear into us, and we are nurturing ourselves over fear. Ayasa, and struggle, I want more. Keep on overreaching towards materials. Viruddhanna bhojana. That is whatever is not suitable for inappropriate eating. Taponalan, sedentary habits. Lavana kshara, rakta pitta prakopaya. So these things are such overeating of masala business. So this is all these things, why are we getting it? Is from the journey in yoga means from compulsiveness and a bondage to freedom. And we call it asatoma sadgamaya. Asat, what is asat? It is thinking that I am this material body, thinking that my happiness lies in the materials. So I'm thinking that my happiness lies, if somebody likes me, tells me that you are very beautiful, I feel happy. And this was, so we have outsourced our happiness to materials and people. No, control isn't. That utsaham, sahasam, dhairyam. Okay, these are all some of the things. Now, this is what I wanted to show you. This is, we have got a 5-layered existence. That is the body and the prana and the mind and the intellect and the ananda. When we are really absorbed in joy, what happens? That is another stage of life. So all these are 5 steps, but they are not. This is taken from the Taittiriya Upanishad. Okay. Now we have been working with at each level. The reality is we are all these things are a part of us, but then really we are not. So these are all steps which are the coverings which we have, and then what we are to find out, go one by. So we work with the body. Now until now, at least from gross to the subtle. And we think on a body you and I can feel it. Okay, this is me. So let us work with the body. The happiness lies in the mind. Like, where is the mind? We don't know. And the mind can't be controlled. So we try to find out from known, a journey from the known to the unknown, from the gross to the subtle. Okay, now. Okay, my sharing is gone now? My sharing screen is gone now?
Yes, Guruji.
Okay, good job. Now what we have done? Now we have to understand the body. First, the operating principle is become aware, accept, acquire attitude, skills, knowledge about yourself, and all the medical professionals, doctors, they gave us a lot of knowledge. Right? What they have given is us knowledge. This is what you are. This is how it works. So this is the knowledge which we have. So that we have to convert it to a skill. And first, we must develop an attitude to receive it, understand it, visualize it. Okay. Now we have been working at all the 5 levels of our existence. During the last 1 week, we have gone through it. Now let us take the body. Now first we have to become aware of the body. Am I healthy? Health definitions and World Bank definition, Ayurveda definition makes no difference to us. Where am I at this stage? And what is the state of my health? And if my body is look, this body is for our happiness, isn't it? We want to enjoy life. This body itself becomes a problem. And we enjoy through what? And we enjoy through the body, isn't it? Most of our enjoyment, at least besides this one, most of our enjoyment is with the body. Eating, sleeping, or touching, looking. So this body must be in a good condition. For us to, if you want happiness, keep your body in good condition so that you can enjoy it better. You can eat well, digest it. If I eat, I can't digest. I have got a lot of money. What do? My pantry is full. My deep fridge is full. My fridge is full. I can't digest it. What is the use of earning more money, which you cannot digest? Right? There was a king was there. A king and minister were going. When they were going, they were passing. They normally they camouflage themselves and go through how people are finding. So they used to every day they used to pass from a farmer, very poor farmer in a small hut. But then they're joyful, always laughing, smiling, singing. He listens to all those sounds. And that is not even a very small light. And then dark. But then always the king asked the minister, how is that fellow is so very happy? And I have got everything in life. I have got power, money, wealth, dhana, jana, yavana, everything I have got. And why is that fellow happy? Oh, okay. Then you do one thing. Minister said, you give me 99 gold coins. Huh? Give it to me, I'll tell you the answer. So the king gave him 99 gold coins. And then I'll tell you after 6 months, not now. The fellow went there and minister went there and kept the gold coins before the house of the farmer. Next day morning, the farmer saw it. Oh God, what is this? He counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 99. I must have made a mistake. There must be 100. Whoever lives it, why do anybody give 99? So he asked the wife to count it. 99. Oh my God. So I thought, who was the kind of a fool who left this 99? You could have left 100, one full 100. Okay, at least what I will do, I am going to work hard and then make that 100. And he's struggling. He's a poor farmer, and then he has to really struggle hard to make one gold coin. So he was struggling. But then the wife looked at him, fellow, we have got 99 coins, why can't we enjoy it? So she took away one day, took 2 coins and spent it. And then the fellow farmer came, counted it. Oh my God, what is it? What is 97? What happened? Who took it? And then the wife said, I took it, fellow. I'm not a crazy fellow like you. I'm enjoying it. Then, oh my God, now 3 shot. And there's a fight. And then after 6 months, the minister took the now there's a big fight going on, and people are arguing, and then all the music stopped, all the joy stopped, joint singing stopped, everything is over. And then I don't know what happened. The 99, they joined the 99 club. What is 99 club? Our happiness always is there in the future, not now. Okay? So like that, we're looking for our happiness in the future. We're always planning for something. Why can't we stay in the present and enjoy what we have? We don't have time to enjoy it. You must have health. Take care of our health. Instead of adding more, and with the diabetes, I can't eat a sweet, I have back pain, I can't sit properly, joint pain. What is that we are adding for? Can I focus myself a little bit and take care of myself? Okay. Now, first thing is body. What is my health condition? You have to accept it. First thing is become aware of it. Is my body appropriate weight? Is my body muscle tone good? Are my joints good? My back pain? And that, okay, there are some problems. All of us, we have to have some problems or the other because of some. And then who is responsible for it? Who is responsible for it? Actually, my genes, this is all there in the family, and my mother also. No. It is not destiny. Destiny is a situation that has been given to us. It is not our destiny to be, we convert it to destiny, no. The destiny is a situation that, given the situation, present situation that is given to us, we have got a choice. We have got a choice to blame others. You don't have to do anything. You can permanently be there. Otherwise, take responsibility for yourself, become aware of what is happening, and make a self-audit of your habit pattern, your lifestyle. There are certain things which we can, all diseases and health, diseases are of 2 types. One that comes from outside. And then the other, which we generate for ourselves. Outside, the medical profession has taken care of. For COVID-19, and they have brought out a vaccine. And everybody, so many things have come. They're taking care of it. Okay? Now, for the diseases which we are creating for ourselves, heart problem, BP, diabetes, arthritis, autoimmune diseases, indigestion, all these things which are overweight, body pains, all these things we have to return. So work at the source. And not we take some pill, immediate, easy solution. I don't have to do anything. Blame somebody, take a pill, or who is responsible? Doctor is responsible. He didn't give me the right kind of a medicine. What can he do? He do. So you have you worked with yours. So this is what. So at the body, this is my health condition. I'm going to work with myself. Kind of a thing. So for that to become aware of it, you have to be carefully keep on stretching yourself. In the morning, you did your Surya Namaskara, Rashmi took you into loosening exercises. We'll come to the breathing exercises, part of it later. So that is one part. We also do a lot of other things. First thing is your body must be clean, isn't it? A lot of cleansing techniques. Look, for every one cell on your body, there are 10 bacteria. Rashmi will confirm it. If you don't believe me, ask Rashmi. She is going to certify it. Okay. Now, so whatever the amount of soap, so the bacteria is going to, and there are some healthy bacteria. Without the bacteria, we are dead. And we have to nurture the right kind of bacteria. Okay. So that is external cleaning only we are doing. Internally also, for so many germs are there within, but the right kind of germs are wrong. So that how we have to keep the internal cleaning. So these are called kriyas. What these things are? So what are they? At the body level, we do some loosening exercises, and then we do some kriyas, and the other is asanas. Okay, kriyas and asanas. How we are doing, what we are doing, how they are going to lead us to health and happiness, that we will examine. Stand up. The teachers have taken you into, try to keep your cameras on. It is good for you. It will be healthy for you. And that you are allowing an interaction between what is coming in. You are blocking yourself. Most of the time we block ourselves. Okay? Now, but don't think that it is only virtual. But then even if it is virtual, if I honestly and sincerely commit something to you, you must be able to receptive to it. That receptivity happens when you look at it, we look at it to each other. So keep your cameras open. That will help you. Okay. Now, where is happiness? Happiness is there in the mind. And the body should not, at least the body should not be cause me pain. The pain happens in the body. Should not be. But if I bend this side, I may get pain. If I bend this side, and how do I? Through asanas, from the cross, and how do I silence the mind? Happiness lies in silencing the mind, and I walk with the body to silence the mind. How do I do that? I have to educate myself. Now, all these asanas are created. Now, suppose you look at me. I stand like this. What do you think I am? If I stand like this, then I stand like this. What do you see? What do you think is going? Now, naturally, for every level of consciousness, the body takes a posture. If you are sad, if you are depleted, if you are defeated, that is the feeling that is there in your mind and heart. And that becomes a posture. Then you find there are some people who always walk like this. And there are always people not that. And that becomes a habit. Whatever you don't use, you lose. And you find some people always close the shoulders. And they are carrying a great load. Mentally, oh, I am overburdened. At every level of consciousness, the body takes a posture. Right? So, not only for same person, and over a period of time, that posture becomes your gait, and that is the permanent posture. There are some people who always walk like this. Right? So that is the every level of consciousness, the body takes a posture. Converse is also true. Yoga tries to convert it. Now, by changing the posture, by taking a posture, I'm going to influence the mind. So anytime you try it, I tell you. So whenever you feel depressed or so, tell yourself that. Now that is why we do asanas, to work with the body, to make the body strong, at the same time influence the mind. How it is going to work out. Now, keep your toes together, heels also together. Open up the chest, shoulders. Now, hold on there. Observe what is happening. Keep observing. Focus yourself on the breath, close your eyes and observe changes that are happening. What is happening to the upper part of the body? Upper part of your body is wobbling. Did you notice it? That is happening all the time. And the body, to maintain the body, in a small surface, we are holding it, and the body is totally working. Automatically, it is working. Now, to stop that, like that, visualize. This is called Vrukshas or Tarasana. Tara means a palm tree. Now, for everything, there's a meaning in what we do. Tara, palm tree. Palm tree, when the wind blows, it sways. The crown, when the wind blows, you may feel that it is, tree may break, but a strong wind blows, it sways to the sides. Like that, the upper part of the body is swaying. But when you come down to the roots of the palm tree, very solid. Stem, solid. The trunk is totally solid. Becomes the grounded, with the more closer you come to the ground you come, it becomes solid. The vulnerability is gone. And the emotions strike, we also sway. But some hold on to it. There are our values, our belief system. I am not just a mere one emotion. I am the master of all the emotions. Now, gently separate the heels a little. Separate the heels a little. Now, the wobbling has stopped. They are stable. Keep your eyes closed. Now what is happening? You're becoming a little impatient. What is this? Closing the eyes and staying there. Now by keeping the body in a certain position and the chest forward and breathing, focus yourself on the breath. But there is one part of the mind which is saying, What is this old man trying to do with you? The waste of time. I've got something else to do. Why am I doing what is? And there is nothing to do. What to do next? Okay, I stood. What to do next? That is an impatience. The mind is restless. Now we have to be there. Sthiram, Sukham, Asanam. Sthiram, be stable there. Both. Stable it. And through being stable, Sukham. Where is the Sukham? What is this boring? Whatever the feeling is there, that feeling, we have to control it. How? Now, you are staying here and there is a discomfort when it is there, take your mind away from it. Come back, relax, separate your legs. We'll do one more asana and explore more into the asana. Each level of consciousness, the mind takes it, the body takes a posture. By taking a posture, we can influence the consciousness. Now, we'll do Ardhakati Chakrasana. Now, keep your feet at a safe distance. Now, raise your right hand. Stretch it, stretch it. Touch it to the ear. Don't bend the elbow. Now, tilt to the left. When you tilt to the left and this, feel the stretch on the right side, compression on the left side. And observe whether you have tightened your left hand. That is not necessary. We unnecessarily tighten and waste a lot of energy. Now, keep it like this. Close your eyes. Become aware of the. Now, this is one asana which we are doing. What is the definition of asana? Sthiram, be stable, so don't move. Sukham, and then try to find comfort there. We must be there stably and comfortably. And where is the comfort? There is a lot of discomfort. Keep your hands straight and there is a lot of discomfort. Mind is making noise. What is this going on? Let us go back. See. But another part of the mind there is which says, no, I am doing it to improve my strength. I am doing it to improve my stamina. And I am doing it to control you, to get mastery over the mind. And then there is a trick, a small trick. Now next, yoga says, Prayatta Saithalya Ananta Samapati. Now, they are trying to make a big effort. Now, there is physical comfort, discomfort is less. But the mind is magnifying it. So stop that mind. Physical discomfort, tolerate it. Cope with it. Now, take this mind, Ananta Prayatta Saithalya. Don't focus yourself on this. Most of the time, we unnecessarily concentrate on the pain. Like Buddha says, there is a pain which is caused from outside, all right. But we magnify it. We make it into, convert it to misery. So don't focus on that. Now, take your mind away. Ananta Samapati. That is, say something that is infinite. That is, you think of when you first held the baby, saw the first child. You look at it and held it in your hand. How did you feel it? Feel the touch of the child. Or anything that's beautiful. You thoroughly enjoy and feel ecstatic about. Or something. If nothing else is there, your Ishtadaiva. Focus yourself on God. You can be here for some time. Each asana we must be able to do at least 2-3 minutes. The people will be there for about 2 hours. So developing a capacity of the body, tolerance to the body, stamina to the body, according to our own. So where am I? You have to get aware of it. Am I able to do it? If I am not able to, Do I accept it? Or do I back something like that? In fact, I should tell reasons. Come back. Stretch. Bring your hand. Now we are through the body. We are trying to becoming aware of it, being in the present moment, and try to influence the mind, getting mastery over the mind. Work with the body to control the mind. Now look at this right side. Now, how we have to develop awareness to the, but we have never paid attention to the body or mind. No, right side, how is it? Left side, how? Right side is stimulated. This looks like a fellow who has been regularly coming to yoga. This fellow looks lazy, lethargic, he's sleeping there and still on the bed. Now we do balancing. Now this time you see, this time it has become a little difficult. Now this time it looks easy. Same time we will be there. Okay, now let go. Left it. Stretch. And now come tilt. Feel the stretch on the left side. Compression on the right side. Keep looking it up. Now this is the posture. We've gone into the asana. And now hold on there. We will promise yourself that we are going to be there at least for 1 minute. That is, we set a goal for yours. What for? To improve the strength, stamina. And influence the mind. Now mind is saying, oh, this fellow, no, mind is very smart. This fellow anyway is not going to leave you. Better we settle down. Now you have started accepting it. You became aware of it. Now you started accepting it. Now you have to acquire. Acquire what? The mind. The mind still is making noise. Now we know the technique now. Manah prasamna upaya. Yoga manah prasamna upaya. It's a trick here to trick the mind. Now trick the mind. Don't meditate upon the discomfort here. Now take your mind away to something beautiful. First time you met your spouse. First time you held your baby in your hand. Or something very mesmerizing and enjoyable moment with your children, family, or some place where you went there. Now you are becoming the master of the mind. Mind is not dictating it to you. This is good, this I like, that I don't like. No. You will listen to me. The body will have to listen to me. The mind has to. Hold on. This time things become easy. Slowly, we develop. We start acquiring strength, stamina, mastery over the mind. Come back. Stretch. Bring your hand down. As we keep practicing it, abhyasa vairagya. As we keep practicing it, what was impossible becomes possible. This will have an overall impact on the life. Now this is asanas, why we do it, background anchoring. And there are some kriyas which we do it. Kriyas are, suppose the nose is there. This is the area where we, lot of pollution, we keep collecting it. Now there is what is called jalaneti. We put some water in it, so saline water, and wash it. And this side will wash it. And sotraneti. It looks like crude. Here, I think in America, they don't teach all these things because they look disgusting. No. If you put a thread inside and massage it, all the sinuses here, and most of our cold, all the viruses that happen. So how we are developing immunity. Now, whatever oversensitivity is there, that we are desensitizing it. And whatever what happens only involuntarily, we are making it into voluntary, isn't it? That allergy is happening with your children and all the cold, small cough, and all the seasonal changes that are happening for running noses, all those things come. the sinuses, everything. It's called, everybody now, people here also, sinus wash. Now they are selling it also. For $20 they will give you, which they are normally, we used to do for a small water and then put it in that. Okay, so this is one cleansing. And the other most important cleansing is, one is fasting. Okay, now the other thing is drink water. Drink water, stomach full, and throw it out. And a lot of things could happen. All these things will be there. And then vagus nerve, one nerve. So the same nerve gets stimulated. So when outward movement is coming, all our lungs that are there, now tears will come. And when you're throwing it out, the outward movements. Now the lungs, if they are full with phlegm and all that, so all those things will also go. You will be able to throw out all. So for asthma, it's a wonderful practice. That is the only practice. Any amount of medicine, there is no cure. So you will develop a resistance to it. And then some abdomen. This is the area where you get most of our problems. Now, there are some kriyas called Agnisara Kriya. Agnisara Kriya, which every day. So this is actually, the other things you need material. This doesn't need anything. So your stomach must be empty. And then when your stomach is empty, keep your hands here. And then otherwise the best place would be the bathroom. Where the tabletop, you keep your hand here. You know, transfer the weight of the upper body here. And now exhale completely, suck the abdomen. When you inhale, this is Uddiyana Bandhana. So all of the diseases are coming from here. Digestive, reproductive, excretory. And then we are also working with the respiratory system. Now, another thing is Agnisara Kriya. Now you breathe out, suck the abdomen in, keep the breath out, and flap the abdomen. Initially, it may not happen, but slowly as you do it, it's a wonderful practice for the abdominal fat. Abdominal fat is absolutely bad for us. So we have to, the moment you keep working with that, and all the negative chemicals that are collected at because of the abdominal fat, all those things are getting cleansed up. They're wonderful cleansing practices. Now, all the impurities that are there, they keep going. We'll do it once more. Relax. When you breathe in, it comes out. Every day, when the bowels are emptied, stand before the mirror, keep your hands on that, keep trying it. Because so that you can look at the mirror, you keep looking at it and do it. Initially, it may not happen, but then your visualization of the work, what you are doing, that itself will result. Now we have done outward backward. Now there is another Kriya called Naulik Kriya. Naulik Kriya is bringing it to the center, moving to the sides. Okay, now Naulik Kriya, it requires a lot of practice. So you have to, but you have, unless you start trying it, you will never get it. Okay, now exhale. Bring it to the center. Now, Sanchalana, Nauli Chalana. When you bring it to the right, Dakshina Navli, Vamana Navli, Madhyama Navli. We'll do it once again. So these things, very simple things, but then keep your body fit. Okay, now come back, sit. So that is why when we do asanas, in different asanas, sit down, sit down. Now that is how we work with the different practices with the body, called Annamaya Kosha. Now the second layer of our existence is prana. What is this body without prana? The energy should flow. When you get up in the morning, so this is what is called Shiva and Shakti. There are two things, consciousness and prana, Shakti, energy. Right? Now, let us do a small experiment. Keep your, now, the upper part, the torso, divided into two parts. Upper part, lower part. Okay? Now, keep your hands here. Keep your hands straight. Don't keep it away, just at the shoulder level. The distance is same distance. Close your eyes. Keep observing the breath. Observe whether it is happening from the lower part or upper part. Flip from the palm up. Change it. Flip. 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 Keep your eyes closed and flip. Drop your hand. Did you notice anything? Small movement of the hand. If you are keeping it here, one part. Keeping it like this, lower part. Upper part, lower part. Right? So just moving a hand is changing your breath. Right? Now, the breath has got such a great control on us. So by regulating the breath, we will be able to regulate the entire body, just by regulating. Because any movement in the body, any movement in the mind, breath is an index of our life, index of our health, index of our happiness, index of our existence. We have to become aware of the breath. Now, to become aware of the breath, when we are angry, we breathe fast or slow. If it is fast, you say it like this. If it is slow, you say it like this. When we are angry, we breathe fast or slow. Fast or slow. Okay. Show it. Don't feel shy. Okay. Anyway, half of them, they have closed their cameras. The rest of the half of the people, if they feel shy, what do I do here? Okay, good job. No, when we are angry, we breathe fast. When you are crying, we breathe fast. When you are laughing, when you are very happy, you breathe fast or slow. You breathe fast or slow? Show it. When you are happy, you breathe slow. This is the awareness, our awareness. Now, whenever suppose we are really joyful and we are laughing together, we joke after joke, joke after joke. I can't laugh anymore. Stop it. You breathe very fast. Even when you are very highly joyful, yeah. When you are joyful, you breathe very fast. On the other hand, you see, children, when they are happy, I like it, they do it. They're breathing it from the upper only. They want to more enjoyment. So when they are they do it like this. Okay? No, they're only doing it not from the bottom. No, they're doing it only shallow breathing. So the shallow breathing, you breathe fast. Whether you are happy or very unhappy, either way, we breathe fast. Only one time. Now, what do you want to be? I want to be happy. Right? If you want to be happy, and what kind of a person will you be when people I keep on laughing like that. Happy. Otherwise, I keep crying. Either way, you will put you in a mental asylum. Isn't it? So what is required? Most of the time we must be balanced. For our enjoyment, we will go by choice or accidentally we enjoy it. But then, what do we want? Happiness. We don't want unhappiness. We don't want. Is it possible? What is a crazy idea is it? So we are asking for right without. I want only right. I don't want left. I'll take away your left hand. Life is full of both the things. Right? They will come. Dukkeshu anudvignamanaha sukeshu vegataspraha vihata raga bhaya krodha stitathir. Right? So dukkha, when dukkha comes, sukha comes. So Bhagavad Gita, every one of us is a codified code of conduct given to us to be happy. First thing starts with Arjuna Vishada Yoga. How to cry. Arjuna cried. Arjuna Vishada Yoga. First chapter starts with Vishada. Vishada is going to be there in your life. Pain is going to be there with us. It won't go away anywhere. The only thing is what we do is all that matters. Happiness, when do we want it? In the past? Then why are we going to the past? Happiness we want in the present moment. Yes, we want it in the future also. That is why we are doing all this. Right? But then we always transport ourselves to the future and then we start living there. Oh, I'm going to get that. I'm going to get a promotion. I'm going to build another house. All those. My children have gone to MIT and they're gone to Stanford. You are already got there. All those things, but we are daydreaming. If you want to do future, if you want it, you have to do what? Where? In the future? Be here now, present. Either way, you have got to be in the present. To learn, breath happens only in the present. And breath is an index of our state of our mind. So you keep watching the breath, you will know whether you are agitated, whether you are disturbed, and then regulate the breath, bring the breath rate down. So that is why we do all these breathing exercises we are doing. Early morning, I think Rashmi also started it. We will do. You are not aware of your breath. So synchronizing it with the physical movement. So that as long as you are extending your hand, you are breathing in. As long as you are extending outside, you take more time for exhalation. That is regular. And no, you do one thing. Sit comfortably. Take a deep breath. Hold the breath in. Exhale. Anything happen? Did you notice anything? Did you people notice anything? Okay, let's do it again. Take a deep breath. Did you notice anything? You have not noticed. Okay? Okay, it's okay. I understand it. If any one of us, mind got still. If you stop the breath, mind also stops. Thank you. Somebody has it. Your thought process becomes suspended. So if your breath rate slows down, the mind soon also slows down. So what you call stress is nothing but the speed. Where is the speed? Speed is there in the, where is the speed? It is called Udvega. 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 In Sanskrit, it's called Udvega. Ud, heightened speed. Where is the speed? In the mind. Oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? This is happening. And they keep on speedily thinking about it. Your thought per minute, number of thoughts are going down. You're supposed, no, you're late for office and you're stuck with a traffic light or a small traffic jam. And then, oh my God, I have to go. You can't do anything about it. Right? But then your speed, what happens? My boss will think like that, and then why I have come in this way? I should have gone some other way. You didn't have the prophecy, unfortunately. Okay. Now you don't know about yourself. How will you know the traffic? Okay. Now, so this is speed of thought is there. When the speed of thought happens, all the things are working in synchronous. Body, breath, mind, same thing. No, the breath rate increases. You breathe very fast. And then the BP, heartbeat increases. All the things will happen. And then you will get the heart attack, you will get BP increases, remains permanently like that. So high BP, one more tablet, diabetes, because blood glucose is pumped into you. So these are all the things which are happening because of our mental state. So Ajijavyadis, this is what we are creating for ourselves. Diabetes, hypertension, arthritis, so many digestive disorders, all are because of our habits which we are creating. They can be regulated. How? The thing is, by bringing the breath rate down, your mind also calms down. So that is why, first thing is to make you aware how you are breathing. Now to slow down, the moment you focus on the breath, it comes down. So this is by using all the three lobes, entire respiratory system capacity to the full extent, then we are automatically, when you use any vessel that you are making it completely fill it, you don't need so much. Breath rate automatically slows down. Mind slows down. Heartbeat slows down. So automatic. So through the breath we are working. So we do breathing exercises to bring the awareness to you and use all the respiratory systems and respiratory muscles and the different parts that are working to bring them into working conditions so that normally you become there. And then we do some kriyas also, cleansing practices. We are doing Kapalbhati. Do it, sit Sit and do it. Do Kapalabhati. Stop it. See the wonderful things that happen. During the entire process of Kapalabhati, mind stops. You don't think of anything. Kapal means this one. So the breath that is coming and hitting the upper palate, and all the nerves that are connected to the brain are there. All those things are getting invigorated and they're getting balanced. So this entire thing gets cleansed up. So the mind becomes clearer. And what is happening to the abdomen? Most of our disease is coming from the abdomen. So that is getting stimulated. The entire body gets stimulated. So this is it is cleansing and is stimulating pranayama. Okay, now keep your hand here. Breathe in, breathe out. You should not do it more than 20 strokes. When you do it, this is a very vigorous exercise. Now, whatever the entire respiratory system is getting, stop it. The respiratory system, you're filling it, pushing it, filling it, pushing it. And then by doing that, a lot of benefits are happening. The entire system of all toxins are getting cleaned up. So this is very invigorating, and then mind stops. Mind also stops. Very simple techniques, these things. But then these things not. The first thing is you must develop an attitude towards it. And the mind we are working already through the breath, we started working with the mind. Right? And then some guided meditations and focusing ourselves on the breath and closing our eyes. That is dharana. So different practices which we are doing. And then there's one more practice, that is pranayama. We do it. Okay. Now make it. Okay. Now first we're not going to. Now press the epiglottis and then breathe in and out with ujjayi. Produce that ocean breeze sound and breathe in and out. If you can, fold your tongue, touch the upper palate. Stop it. Open your eyes. Now what happens? The touch here, your thyroid, all those problems, all those things get cured. Besides, physically, I'm not. You don't have to do anything. Just focus. Don't run away from it. Now we are developing a concentration. And now this is a pranayama. Breathing exercises, kriyas, and pranayamas. Pranayama is to slow down the breath. When you do pranayama. Tell me one thing, when we do pranayama, our oxygen level in the body goes up or comes down? Just type it. Oh, up or down? When we breathe, do pranayama, oxygen level in the body goes up or down? Show it. Goes up, down. Okay, now I tell you. Most of us, we think the oxygen level goes up. More the oxygen, the better for us. That is what we think. Become aware. The less oxygen, the better for you. Now we are getting the body. Now, for example, breathe in, hold it. This is called kumbhaka. we educate the body to survive with less oxygen or no oxygen. Ultimately, when we go there, no oxygen, you can live. You don't have to depend on anything. People who longevity is the highest for the people who live in the higher regions on the mountains. They live 120 years or 100 years. While a lot of oxygen and a lot of food, no exercise for the fellow has to walk every day, go climb up. So they live long. So the less, and by doing pranayama, we don't get heart attacks. Because what happens in a heart attack or a stroke? Oxygen is not supplied. The body already existed. You're already doing it. You're creating a stroke for every minute by doing pranayama. And then it gets accustomed. If for some reason the oxygen levels have come down and you're choked or something, you won't get so easily the heart attack, because I just seen it earlier. Oh, my fellow has done it in pranayama so many times. I know this. I'm not going to get one. Your heart becomes resilient. Okay, so these are the practices which we do. And then when you do Brahmari, fold your tongue, touch the upper palate, do Brahmari. Brahmari is the capacity of your lung. Keep on improving upon it. Keep it a stopwatch or something, and then practice it. So, yeah. Open your. You see what happens. The vibrations here, your heart stimulated, and then your thought process gets suspended. Become calm. Nothing, no outside things to agitate ourselves, to stimulate ourselves, or to keep our relaxation. It must be our choice. We should not outsource it to the world. Somebody gives you a dirty look, and the entire system, your breath rate goes up, your heart rate goes up, that fellow did it. And why do we outsource it? To kartum, akartum, anyatha kartum is our choice. To do, not to do, or do it differently. God has given us a choice to respond. Animals, they react. They are not so complicated. God has taken care of. We have got a choice. We have to exercise our choice properly. So exercising these choices properly. Now, finally, I'll try to sum it up. Now, we have to become, the process is become awareness, acceptance, acquiring new habit patterns, adapting ourselves. No, once you, I know yoga. 1 week I went there. How many days shall I do it, sir? As long as you live. Okay? So adopting it, you make it in such a way, it is a part of your life. For brushing your teeth, you also learned, Mama said, brush. Then only we brushed it. Right? And then today you don't require Mama to tell you brush. You do it yourself because you know consequences. So like that, it must become a part of it. Now, some of our teachers here, wonderful teachers, they are very busy people. And they made it a part of their life. And then nearly hundreds of, more than a few hundred teachers were. So they all adopted the way of life. So, but then this is not sufficient. This is a very sample taste. You go to a sweet shop and then churwa, masala and all that. We have given a little bit of sample of it during this process. But you have to make it a habit. You have to try. So you have to understand the in-depth of it. For that, I think you have to change your attitude and there is an opportunity. This is a destiny, what you call it. This is a destiny. So, and then this offer has been made, and somebody's chosen to come here. 84 people joined. And then on the first day, 84. Second day, 70. Third day, it came down. And the next weekend, by the time we came, maybe about 50 people. Okay? So that is a matter of choice for them. And those of you who have made your choices, form up your desire. So, Ichha Shakti, so it's Jnana Shakti. Now, what you have acquired is Shravanam. You heard it. Mananam, reflect over that. And Nididhyasanam, adopt into your life. Right? Now, listening part of it is over. Now, reflecting on it and trying to make it. And it's Jnana Shakti, Ichha Shakti. Ichha Shakti, a desire. I want this, I want that, I desire. So why can't you desire a thing which is give you eternal happiness? So Ichha Shakti, make a sankalpa. I am going to do this kind of. Okay? So, Ichha Shakti and Kriya Shakti. You must be able to perform. Come and really do it. By listening to it, you are not going to. But somebody has described you how Rasgulla is going to be this, but eating it only. So you have to do it yourself. Right? Now, this is how the thing. I'll sum it up here. I'll stop it here. And then one thing. This afternoon I'm going and taking a second shot of my COVID. I don't know what my condition is going to be. I think it's going to be good. I'm going to come tomorrow also and give you this one. If my destiny okay. Now, so in case I am not able to come and join this, so I request you to continue your practice. This is only a sample which we have given you. Join Vivekananda Yoga. It's free. Right? We are all very smart people, especially Indians. Our unique selling proposition of America is liberty, statue of liberty, liberty, freedom. We can do anything within, of course, the framework of the law. And then an land of opportunities. You can convert you can dream, a land where your dreams you can convert into action plans. So all facilitate your facts. Okay. That is so if you talk of UK royalty, and their British the pride. And that's the pride. We are the people who ruled the entire world. 3/4 of the world we ruled. And that's the kind of, so that is the kind of, so unique selling proposition of we Indians is, what is it? They're very smart, let me tell you. They're very smart. Look at, not that we are dumb people. No, look at all the chief executives of all the IT companies, Pepsi company, all most of them, they're all Indians. Okay, now look at the doctors, even in US. In a given a competition to them, we'll be able to perform. Nearly, I think, I don't know, now the present percentage, at least there was a time which I know about 40 to 50% of the doctors. Now, they wanted to change the structure of it. Okay. But we are very smart people, right? And okay, I don't have time for any jokes apart. No, we are also saving people. We don't waste. We don't throw away anything, right? If it is a shampoo bottle is there, we will use it for the last, pour a little bit of water and pour it on our head. We don't waste anything. We save it. And we are the people, if toothpaste is there, we are the only people who use it from front to the back to the front, last, and when it doesn't come only, then we will change it. No? Okay, we are very frugal people, very saving people who do not waste. Okay, and then we are also spending people. Don't think that we are all that saving. We spend. Poor India is rolling in riches. The amount of gold we have got, we may not eat, but we will spend it on gold. And there's so much of gold is stored in India. and then all the women, you give it to her, she will save something and buy it for my daughter. Okay, not for her, for my daughter. And then we save. Why are you doing all this saving? I have to perform my daughter's marriage and blow it up one day. We have got so many other qualities that are there. I will talk some other time. But then there is one, this is not we. This is what we are showing it to the world. Our unique selling proposition is spirituality. Yeah, you go to any unlearned fellow, he knows what karma is, what dharma is, what moksha is. Moksha, the fellow has not read anything, but it is there in our system. Yoga is our spiritual. We can relate ourselves, and that we are living it. Through that, and that is the one India can. We can keep ourselves happy, and in the running after the material world, we forgot that. This is the way where we can revive, and not that you're materially you will enjoy life much more because you are in control. Your efficiency improves. Don't say that time is a waste. Time is not at all. So you please regularly keep coming for the Vivekananda Yoga classes, and we may also for all the teachers. If you want to go really deep into it, we have a teacher training, and that we are starting it. Maybe this present batch is over, and then we are starting it maybe sometime in the next month. We'll start it. Please come and join us. Thank you very much. God bless you. I think we'll conclude it here. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukkha bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti. Take your hands behind, take a deep breath. Exhale, come forward, submit yourself to Lord Java. And make your sankalpa now. Watch your, make up the plan, a commitment to yourself, a resolution, a brief statement by you to yourself. Breathe and come up. Release your hands, rub your palms, generate heat. Place it on the eyes. Don't touch the eyes, keep it there like that. Feel the warmth, feel the silence. Thank you very much. God bless you. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, Guruji.
If all goes well. For me, all goes well for me.
Thank you, Guruji.
Bye.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Guruji.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Guruji.
Good luck with the shot.